right, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time to make this money. I know we're an hour early. I understand we are an hour early, and that's because I want to go to Crypto Billy's stream. He starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays, and we're going to do today at 4. We'll see how that goes. Right now, we're looking at the crypto bubbles. We have Pi up. Pi's really surprised me. I thought it was going to 0. I really did. I thought it was going to 0, and it's got a little bit of a kick. So if y'all want to see Pi, let me know. We do have a special request. It is ARC Sol USDT pair. So that was left on my one of my comments. So we will be looking at that one first after Bitcoin. But let's look at the daily right now. Things are coming down. I believe they were up. I mean, we have a lot of green, but now we got more red. So that tells me that Bitcoin may be coming down. We're gonna look at that in just a moment. On the daily, wow, lots of red. So let's go ahead and look at the liquidation heat map. Let's go ahead and refresh the page, and this is the 24 hour. See where we're at. Man, we have a lot of liquidations right here at 96.2, then at 96.4, and we're right in the middle. We have some that are right at around 94.8, and then a lot right at 94.3. Now, if I do think that we might possibly go up first before going down, but this is why we do level by level. This is really important. This is why we do level by level, because we never know. You know, it could go down first and then up. But if it breaks our low, well, then we have a higher chance that it's going to go down. Let's go to our 12-hour time frame. And appreciate everybody who's here. Once again, we are 1 hour earlier than we normally stream. Normally we stream at 5. Today we're streaming at 4 Eastern. That way we can go to Crypto Billy's once we're done. So looking at the 12-hour time frame, same thing, right around 96, 96.2, 96.1. Then we have a bunch of other ones that are higher up. But man, look at this, 94.3. We have, I mean, it's not a lot, 26 million. 26 million is not a lot. I find that in the couch. No, 26 million is, you know, a lot. But when it comes to crypto, these numbers generally get really, really high. But right now, very, very hot, right at 94.3 for a total of liquidations, 26.6 million. Now, this is further down than this, which is right around 25.23 million, and that's sitting at 96.2. So if I had a guess, if I was a guessing man, I'd say up first and then to come down, but we'll see. We shall see. And these areas are pretty dangerous from the, well, let's just check it out. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. That's where we're at. You can always verify the time with the watermark here, also here and here. So just to let you know, let's see here. What's going on, guys? Appreciate you guys for being here. Yes, so we're going to do Pi as well. If you have any other coins you want me to do, let me know. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, issues, let me know. I love questions, guys. I absolutely have questions. Past few days, we've been getting a lot of really amazing questions on this channel. And then, of course, I do Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the Piper Academy Network. And there we had a lot of really great questions, too. So there's 2 different places that you can watch me, my channel, and then Piper Academy channel, Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, speaking about 4-hour time frame, Bitcoin not looking strong. Our highs continue to get lower. This is an area that we needed to break. We needed to not only break it, but find support on it. This is at 98.448. We did finally break it, and then it came down. This is when the Bybit hack happened, and it came down, started coming up, and we expected to retrace. You know, this was a nice area too that it's coming back down on. And of course, YouTube, as always, is a friendly reminder that YouTube, oh my gosh, gets me very upset, makes my blood pressure go up. because YouTube almost on every stream does this. They say YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Of course not. Why would you? I spit the truth. Why would you? I spit the truth. All right, moving on. If I begin to get really choppy on my video, let me know so I can go ahead and just turn off the camera. All right, so this is what we're looking at. We're really hoping for at least, coming up a little bit more. That way we can get a bounce right in this area to continue up. This would be our first sign of bullish. But instead we continue with the bearish. We have this high, now a lower high, which is fine. It came down, came up, rolling over, which is fine. Rolled over a little bit more than I wanted it to, but now it needs to break this high. So let's go ahead and let's remove some of these levels. To me, this is a really strong level. So I want to keep this level. I want to keep that level. Let's get rid of this level. All right. So now looking at this, let's go to the 1 hour time frame. On the 1 hour time frame, we can see it was starting to roll over. And right around here, one of my things that I have here, let me go and delete that. That's nothing. So this, when the price action was here, I was saying it'd be really nice if we did roll over, come down, and then eventually come up. Sure enough, it did come down, and it went a little bit lower than I was hoping. I was hoping right around this area. And if we have a fib retracement, I believe this was the 0.5 on the bigger picture. But it came down just a little bit lower, and now it's starting to come up. Now what we need to see, let's go ahead and take this off. Well, let's take this one off because we don't need that anymore. What I'm hoping that we see is it come up, break this level. It's about here, come down. We can either retest it or come down a little bit lower to our trend line. This is from the previous all-time high. Come over here, do this. And am I lagging a little bit? I think, oh man, the voice isn't syncing, is it? And then come up like here. So this is what I'm looking at. This is what I would like to see. Now, what I don't want to see is where we do a lower high and then we break this level, and then we're going to break this level. If we break this level, I'm pretty confident we're going to break this next level. And then now it's up to this level on the 1 hour time frame for us to either find support or come down. So we'll see. All right, let's see here. See, we got John in the house. What's up, John? What's up, man? Appreciate you greatly. John is first. I greatly appreciate you. So yes, we will definitely be checking out Pi. And we have Sin. Sin is second. What's up, Sin? I'm surprised you guys are here. Once again, I'm doing this an hour early. So appreciate you very much. What? We have Crypto Coin Mindset in the house from X. Number three. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Greatly appreciate. I wasn't expecting anybody. Again, we're doing this an hour early because I would really like to go to the Billy Goattail stream. They start at 5, so we'll see if we can go over there. Looked like a dead cow bounce this morning. Yeah, for me, I don't do any of those dead cat bounces or any of that stuff. I just look at support resistance. People can call it a Bart Simpson, dead cat bounce, all the other patterns. I just kind of see it, where I look at momentum and price action, the strength of the move, coming up, coming down, start doing this number. It's like, it's not looking strong. More than likely rolled over. And sure enough, it rolled over. Now I want to get into a trade. Now I've been trading this morning and doing fairly well until about 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, started getting wrecked. And we do have a poll. The poll states, when the markets are not good for trading, do you find yourself, and of course be honest, do you find yourself forcing trades, doing activities outside, looking for charts slash setups, or studying, sharpening your trading skills. And we have 50%, an overwhelming amount, 50% saying doing activities outside, which is nice. 25% say looking and charting setups. Oh, and my camera just went off. Of course. Of course. Thank you, camera. Appreciate you. Rest of the show will be without the camera. Thanks, camera. Have I told you all that I hate this computer? And my camera's on. Let's try this again. Nope. Let me close out the program. But 25% say looking for chart setups, and then 25% say studying, sharpening the trading skills. Very, very nice. So let's try this one more time. And of course, let me just turn it off. There we go. Good stuff. Well, then I guess I can just put this down, and that's fine. I can turn off the lights that are blinding me. That's fine. It's always a win-win, right? Win-win. No matter how bad you have it, it can always get worse. The stream could just cut out. That's all good. Here. Oh, we got Retro Mike Tech in the house. What's up, Retro Mike? Appreciate you, man, for being here. Greatly appreciate you being here. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. So back to my computer. I absolutely hate this computer. Most expensive computer I've ever bought. And then I literally had to buy all the components to have it rebuilt. Literally everything but my video card. The hard drive. No, I didn't do the hard drive either, but I did the RAM. I did the case. I did the motherboard. What else is there to do? Power supply. Yeah. Hate this computer. Absolutely hate it. All right, moving on. See here, going down the list. Still sounds good though. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, just so anytime I'm having issues, just let me know if the audio is choppy or what have you. All right. Good morning. Just woke up. Hey, awesome. Very, very nice. Yeah, we're doing an hour early, so we can go to Crypto Billy's. So that'll work. All right, so I was actually trying to get into some trades, and like I said, the past 2 hours been getting wrecked. But hopefully we can find a trade today. We're gonna be looking at two coins so far. ARC Sol / USDT, and then also Pi. If y'all have any other coins, let me know. See, Kelly says dead cat bounce. Yeah, so on that one, like you can let's see here. Dead cat bounce trading. So let me bring this up over here. So for a dead cat bounce, what it means, and it's, oh, we got, hey, you became a member. Awesome. OJ Sheen, appreciate you, man. OJ, appreciate you greatly. Welcome to the TI family as a supporter. You're the best. You are the best. So right here, we do have a dead cat bounce. What it means, I love Investopedia. Investopedia is the absolute best, in my opinion. And they often have videos that are about a minute long. And this one's not a video, but it just says some stuff. It does key takeaways. And it says a dead cat bounce is a short-lived and often sharp rally that occurs within a secular downtrend. It's a rally that is unsupported by fundamentals. It just does it, like for no reason. And it's reversed by price movement to the downside. Dead cat bounce is considered to be a continuation pattern. Oh, see, at first the bounce may appear to be a reversal, and then it tricks people. Absolutely tricks them, because now everybody starts going, oh, well, it reversed, but then quickly followed by a continuation of the downward price move. Dead cat bounce patterns are usually only realized after the fact, just like any other pattern, just like any other price action after the fact, and are difficult to identify in real time. This is why we use support resistance. Support resistance. Sometimes, yeah, here we go. I was gonna say, sometimes they have an image. So price is coming down, and then boom, a rally comes up, and it broke this level, which is good. Let's see if I can find this. Broke this level, which is good. Comes up, comes down, comes up, then it breaks this level, continuation. It's like, oh man, what just happened? I thought they're gonna bounce up. You know, we're on the 618 or the 0.5, we're at the 786, we're at the golden pocket, whatever pocket it is. And this is where hopefully the bounce may occur, and then it just tricks everybody and just comes down. So what I do is I just do it level by level. But yeah, that's that. And thank you, OJ. Appreciate you, man. Oh, so as far as being a supporter, there's a lot of things you do. It not just get all these very cool emojis, but there's also videos that are specialized for the VIP members. The higher you go, the more you get. This one, I believe I put it by accident for the believers. So if you're a believer membership, you have access to this. This should have been for the Warriors, but I didn't realize it till later. It's like, but there's a lot of great information in here. But just for being a member, the lowest tier, you also get these videos as well. You get buying signals, you get Bitcoin updates. So these are basically videos that I have for my VIP group that I trickle down. Higher tier you are, the more you get, just makes sense. But I have a lot of videos for the members, so definitely check that out. In addition to that, I also have videos for everybody else too. Like there's videos that I'll clip, maybe 8 minutes long, 5 minutes long, 3 minutes long. And these are all videos that are going to help you basically just make money. So definitely check out these videos. And when you do, if you could please like, share, but you don't have to share it. I mean, it'd be cool if you did, but just liking it and commenting, because that tells YouTube that, hey, they found this video useful. Let me put it to other people on their homepage. But thank you very much for that. So that is the Dead Cat Bounce. Now I strongly recommend Investopedia. So if you have any questions, for example, what is the difference between EMA and SMA? And then type Investopedia afterward, and then it'll give you what each one is for one, and then why traders use one versus the other. So I absolutely love this site. There's a lot of websites out there that I started using when I first got into crypto, or just having a bunch of questions. Some of them, man, they were pretty bad. You know, some of them looked like they were built in 1995. And this one, at Investopedia, I absolutely love it. And they have a lot of really great information. The part that I really love is when they have their videos. It's like a 1.5 minute, 2 minute video. Boom, get the answer and you're done. But great question. Let's see here. Oh, someone said there was a dead cat bounce in the chat. I was wondering what coin they were talking about. It's a meme coin. That's funny. I haven't looked at the market yet. HNT is looking decent. Let's do HNT as well. So let's go and get started, guys. HNT, we looked at Bitcoin and our thought process on Bitcoin. Of course, on the larger macro, bigger picture, it's in this zone. This zone is from our previous all-time highs. We did the zone from here. We created the zone using the candle bodies and then also the candle wicks. This creates this zone here. Then from the previous run, way over here, 2018, 2017, we had this from candle bodies, candle wicks, and it creates this other zone. But right now we're concentrating on this zone to be a support area. Do I think it's going to come down? It doesn't look strong. We'll just say that. It doesn't look strong. We've already tapped it once in this bounce area right here. Just a few days ago. We came really close. We came right here just a few days ago and we bounced right up. And then now it looks like we're trying to come back to it. If we close in here, and it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough for the market. And if you're wondering what levels these are, I have different colors for the levels. So for this bounce zone 1, it's this color right here, 94.091, 91.530. For my bounce 2 area, which again, it's having to deal with wicks, it's 91.530, 89.164. And then for my danger zone, this is going to get ready for shorts. Could we short ahead of time? Sure. Are we? Probably. but this is definitely short territory, because if we go into bounce zone 2, I'm going to say about an 85% chance, so these are just numbers I'm throwing out of the air, that we get a bounce and we get a bearish retest coming down, breaking this, continuing this pattern or this trend, and then shorts. The only problem is everybody's going to be shorting. So, and everybody's going to be more than likely focusing between these two areas. So the market makers may know this and drive the price down, and all of a sudden just make it go up really quick. And this time, not a dead cat bounce, but instead of a dead cat bounce, now creating higher highs and higher lows, tricking everybody, because everybody thinks, wait, man, you're going to come way down here, right around 72, if not lower. We have lower areas, but what we got to do is just take it level by level. And if we do start entering shorts, you don't enter a bunch, 1, 2, 3 at the max. You know, move your stop loss and profit as soon as possible, and then, you know, start taking profits on the way down. So just kind of give you a heads up. Now, I saw a really interesting tweet yesterday, and I actually told this to my group, that everybody right now, of course, is saying, excuse me, everybody's right now saying that we're at the top. You know, we're at the top. It looks horrible, and you know, it looks very toppy. It looks very toppy. And then, of course, you get other ones that say, you know, and we actually did this here. I forgot where I did it, but I actually did a chart, and this was, I believe, yesterday's, where we went over the market, and in the market we showed the level that, as far as the psychology of the market cycles, and right now I believe that hopefully we go up from here into this will be the next euphoria stage, but we'll see, level by level. Oh, so back to the tweet. So the tweet said, never in a bull run, when we've reached the top, that 99% of the people were correct calling the top. And that made me really, really happy, because that's so true. I mean, this could be the top, and we come down here and maybe we start the bear market. Hopefully we don't, because I'm really, really hoping on this bull market to make us a whole bunch of money going up. Now, can we make money going down? Of course, and we will too, and we'll continue to. We haven't done too many shorts lately, but it's very, very, it's just like going up. But we don't want to go up just because the market makers, they're very tricky. They're very tricky. So let's go and get started, guys. Let us look at this one. This was a request from Grimmer. Appreciate you, Grimmer, for watching the videos. Appreciate you for coming to the streams. Says, I'll be sleeping when your next live stream. Can I request this one right here? And let's see here on the KuCoin chart. Got it, KuCoin and the coin. Gonna watch this later. Very nice. This one is for you, Grimmer. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, so let's go and delete this. And we're looking at SOL. Let's go, or ARC SOL USDT. Let's go to the daily time frame. The first thing we want to do is we always want to find our levels. This is the absolute first thing we want to do, is find our levels. And the way we do this is we do top-down analysis. We go from the higher time frames down to the lower time frames. And we're gonna make sure our magnet tool is on. We're gonna get and here's my floating toolbar. Anytime I click on one of these down here, it shows up here in blue. So if ever you get confused, it's always over here in blue. So the first one I'm gonna do is this one right here. This is my low. And I'm gonna do, this one is my high. And we have a middle right about here. So we're gonna go middle. So we have a range high, range low, mid-range. Now granted, this mid-range is further over to the left before the actual range starts. But if you notice, this candle stops this wick, and this wick stops. So I'm just using this one. I could have done it right here, but I'm showing you here to show you that if you go further to the back, to the left, you'll see that these line up. Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. And right now, a beautiful range. Came up, nice range in here, broke below, tried to break above, couldn't do it, came down, bottom of the range, coming up, couldn't do it, came down, half of this, which is nice. Losing momentum, but it looks pretty strong though. Not gonna lie, looks pretty strong. And we want to see this. We want to see retracements. 1 second, let me get a drink real quick. 1 second. All right, very good. I'm back. Let's see here. What I do right now, it depends. How far away is a price action from here? Ooh, 20%. So this is telling me I need to go to a smaller time frame. That way I can nail the entry. So this right here was a really nice move. And what I like to do is I like to do the fib retracement. Make sure my magnitude is on, go from the absolute low to the absolute high. And we can see that on this retracement, it came all the way down here to the golden pocket. Beautiful bounce here, doing a V-shaped recovery. Coming up, was trying its absolute best to balance on the 382, and it broke just below it, but now starting to come up. Now let's go on the 1 hour time frame, so we can see more of the ups and downs, more of the support resistance bubbles. Here, price came down, up, down, up, down, up, and then it broke this level. It's like, oh. And then, so what we don't want is we don't want it to break this part right here. Hey, we got just a sub. What's up, my friend? What is going on? Yeah, we're doing a stream early today. Early stream. That way we can all go to Crypto Billy. Crypto Billy starts at around 5. So hopefully we can go over there about 5:10, if not 5 o'clock. And that way we can raid his place. And, that way we can continue the love. He has a lot of great streams, a lot of great people on his stuff. A lot of great technical analysis people that he has on his streams, so we can all go over there, hang out, continue the party. Let's see here. So right now, this, man, I wish I would see more ups and downs. Let me see. So one thing that I absolutely love doing is I love looking at the market cap. For me, market cap is extremely important because this gives me an idea of what to look for. So this is ARC, and let me see if I put Sol, if it gives me something else. So the price is different. So now let me go to ARC, and the price is the same. So I'm going to use this one. And for this one, the market cap is 232 million. So it's a lower market cap coin. Let's go to all. It's been around for about, let's see here, been around, just barely, just 2 months. So it's a newer coin. Let's go to markets. It's on Bing X, and obviously KuCoin, because we're looking at it on KuCoin. See here, let's go to show all. It's an AI agent. Pump Fund Ecosystem AI. Okay, Solana. Let's go to their website really quick. And this is part of my fundamental analysis. Here, can you check GRT? Yeah, definitely. So GRT. See here, ArcForge is back live. Go back home. Oh, that's right. I remember looking at this a long time ago, and it has nothing on their page. It just says we take the red pill, then the blue pill, and there's nothing. So that's why I didn't like it. Minus, I think I've done the most -8 for a website that made me feel dumb. I'm gonna do a -8 on this one too, for not having anything on their website. No, I do a -10. At least a -8 had information, just not information to say what the coin was till the very, very end. So ARC, their website gets a -10. -10 for ARC. Let's see here. So we're gonna look at GRT, definitely. And I appreciate everybody for being here, guys. Thank you so much for smashing the likes. You guys are the best. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the chart. So this one is a 2 point, or not a 2 point, but 232 market. All right, so what does this do? This shows me, this helps me with the movement of the coin. This tells me that it can go up very fast, but it can also go down very fast. And most of these lower cap coins, sometimes they don't respect market structure, patterns, because they can be they can move a lot. So we'll just put it like that way. They can move a lot because their market cap's so low. Now we're looking at this. We see up, down, up, down, up. Then it broke this level down. And it looks like it wants to come up. I gotta see. Oh man, like I would really have to wait. I hate doing that, but I don't know, based off of the price action, I don't know if the price is going to come back down here to do a double top and then form a W. See that? Now, granted, I don't trade patterns, but I do see them. Or, because right now we have a high, lower high, lower high. So this is essentially a downtrend. We have a low, but once we do this, we could form a higher low, confirming this downtrend. See here, Jesse said, my apologies, I'm late. Oh no, you're good. I actually started early. Normally I do it at 5, but today I started at 4, just so we can jump over to Crypto Billy. We're gonna go to Crypto Billy's once we're done here. Hopefully we can wrap it up around 5:15. Then we can go raid his place. Appreciate you, man, for being here. Greatly do. So the next thing that I'm looking at is possibly coming up here, but getting rejected, creating high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then possibly a lower low, and then doing this number. Then maybe coming up. So we'll do this one in yellow, that way it's not too confusing. Now, granted, because of the low market cap, they can go straight up. They can go 30% right now because of the low market cap. So one thing that I would do is I would definitely set an alert right here. I know it's kind of far up, but I would set an alert right at 0.2911. And then what I want to see is I want to see it break above. We'll go to this level right here. And we'll do the magnet tool. So I want to see the price action on a 4-hour time frame. Very specific. 4-hour time frame must break above this level. 4-hour candle must close above this level, and I didn't put 4 hour. So this is my thought process right now. Could you enter? Sure. Very high risk though. What is the price range tool say between where it's at currently to the zone? 12%, man. 25%. I mean, what you could do, if you wanted to, you could chance it, enter now, have a stop loss here, just in case it dumps. I don't think it will, but just in case it dumps, you could have your stop loss right here at 0.2210, and then it's only 6%. And then see if you get stopped out, because you're only entering one time. So this is very important. Like whenever you're entering, you're only entering one. So let's say you had $100. When you enter a trade, you never enter all of it. You scale into it. And the reason you're scaling into it is just in case the price comes down and stops you out, you only lose a small percentage of your entry. Now, why would you want to enter higher? That doesn't make any sense. Well, we would enter here, we would enter up here. Why would you enter here and then more here? That's a huge difference. Well, what you're doing is you're actually confirming your thought process that's going to go up, because you never know, it could go all the way up and then retrace and then go up. At least you got it down here, and now you can add here. So that's the thought process behind that. See, Julian says, can you check out, what's the ticker on that one? Isn't the ticker different? EARAI. Yeah, we'll check that one out too. Let's see here, checking the list really quick. How are the trades going? So far right now, I'm not in any trades. I was doing some trades earlier and I was doing really well. And then 2 hours ago, well, 2.5 now, I started getting wrecked. I was like, what's going on? So I stopped. Let's see here. Retro Mike. Yes, the detective. The detective is on the mission. And I knew it too. I believe I was the first one to call it out. I noticed it right away. We got Jesse in the house. We got username. We are the same. I knew it. It is confirmed. Mark this date, February 23rd, 2025 at 4:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It has been confirmed. Okay, so it's T. Thank you. TAI. Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's go and get started, guys. We did this one already. This one, I mean, like I said, you could enter it now, have a tight stop loss just in case it does come down, because we don't know. I mean, it could come down further. And I would rather be stopped out than be holding it longer than I would want. Wait for it to break a level and then we could enter. So that's what I would do on that one. Let's go to Pi. Let's check out Pi, USDT. Let's go to MEXC. Here. Okay. This one looks pretty nice. I'm really surprised with this one. Man, was I surprised that it found the bottom at 66. Man, I thought it was gonna go to like 1 cent. So here, let's do another one. Do right here. All right, so a question may be, how do you find targets? Well, what we can do is we can go from the lowest point of this sideways action to the highest point. I don't want to use this one because this is more of a scammy wick. So I'm going to use this one. Now let's see where they match up. So lowest point to highest point. And I'm looking at the retracement, not all this stuff. I'm looking for the actual retracement. And if we go here, and it's all right. I'm going to use this one. I don't like this one. Technically, I'm supposed to use this one. So this is the, I don't like it though. So it came down here to the golden pocket, then it started doing its thing. Found support here, started coming up. Needs to break this level. But as far as targets go, let's go ahead and do this. Settings. These are my settings. You can screenshot this if you like. And that way you can have my settings. The main one, like that you want to do, let's see here. Like here's a reverse, but I don't have the reverse because I'm going from left to right, from bottom to top. If you go from top to bottom, then I always put the reverse on, so it flips it. But here's my levels, and now I can get levels up top. The main ones that I love is the 0.5, 618. Of course, there's a 0 in front of that. But what you can do is just put minus in front of it, negatives, and it brings them up here. That's the little trick. I always have this on, that way people can know how I drew it. And let's go. All right. So these will be my targets. First, I would really need it to break above this. This I really don't care about because to me it's a scammy wick. So man, this one looks really good. It looks ready. I'm so surprised. Put a +1 if you're surprised with Pi Network. Put a +1 or put a +2 if you knew it was going to, you know, come up. For me, I really thought it was going to go to 1 cent, if not lower. And so fast too. Like I'm thinking like maybe a month, 2 months, it'll start coming up. I'm surprised. So set alert at 1.75513. That's where the alert would be. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a break and continuation. That's what I'm looking for. Now, what we don't want is we do not want to break below 1.37632. This is what we don't want. Because if we do get this break, then what we could be looking at is something like this. Possibly coming down here. I really don't. I think all the sellers already happened though. You know, because if all the sellers didn't happen, then we come down here. Now I got a question for those of you who know, when it comes to the Pi network, when people try to KYC for it, do they have to wait a certain amount of time before their KYC goes through? If so, we could see a continuation of a sell off. Maybe people didn't know about it. People heard about it. They have to wait a week, 2 weeks, a month, whatever it is. And then the sell off continues. So that's one thing we also have to keep in mind. But I don't know if there's a sell off, if there is a KYC like waiting date. Now, in reference to the targets, what you want to do is you want to set your targets underneath these levels. So for this one, we will just do a yellow. Yellows are my targets. And then we'll do Alt J and Alt J. And those will be your targets. So let's say we entered somewhere around here. We come up, first target 30%. Woo, doggy. And 50%. Nice. And 63%. Now, granted, the question may be, you know, because this might take a week to get, it might take a month to get. Now, the question is, how long do you want to wait? Do you need your targets this high up? No. You can put it at 15, 25, 30. Your targets will hit much faster. And then you can just try it again. You know, wait for it to retrace and try it again. But in my opinion, these are solid targets. All right. So let's go into the next one. Let's see if anybody answered those questions. Here. Very good. I couldn't believe Pi went back up. Same. Absolutely 100% the same. Pi to the moon. To the moon. Yes. See here. Still mining it. There you go. We got +1s. We got +2s. See here. What do we put if we thought it was a giant exponent? 2. You can do a 2 and then a 3 and a 4. Yeah, for me, I'm really, man, I am so surprised this happened. I was truly expecting to just dump, just because everybody's been mining it for years. Absolutely just mining it for years. And then all of a sudden, they say, okay, we're going to list it. And well, everybody gets excited. I don't know about you, but if I was mining anything for over a year and now becomes available, I'm going to sell it. Now, granted, I didn't do that with my Noodle. I call it Noodle. Yeah, John. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Love you, John. Let's see here. Retro Mike says, honestly, I'm surprised they finally made it to launch. It's been years and years of testnets. Really? I thought they were going to fold. Wow. Yeah, when they keep on doing that, I mean, it's very plausible that they just disappear. It says, I have to hop out. Sorry. Oh, no problem, man. Appreciate you. Needs my help. Something. All right, no problem. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Here, I've been mining it for years. The whole thing has been riddled with tech support issues. Ouch. Non-functioning wallets. Ouch. Zero support. Ouch. We'll see you at Really Hotels. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. lurking and making ribs. Very, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, so at the end of this stream, we're all going to be going to Billy Goatels. I have it to where as soon as we finish here, we're going to raid his. So hopefully that's going to be done right around 5:15. And this is John saying, I'm very frustrated. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so we did Pi. We did that one. We did Pi. Let's do H&T. Do H&T next, USDT. And let's do MEXC. So H&T, let's go to the daily. Lots of wicks. Ouch. Didn't H&T have really low market cap as well? Let's see here. H&T. Yeah, 681. Low market cap. So why do I need to know this? Well, this tells me how fast it can move. And this just tells me that, you know, more than likely, it could move really fast up or really fast down. And look at all these wicks, man, on both directions, buying and selling. So the easiest way to trade is we want to see a break of a high. We want to see the break of a high. So we don't enter until we break this high. Now, could we enter on the low? Sure, it's just higher risk. But whenever we break a high, what it's doing, it's so there's a lot of fancy terms in trading. Yeah, break a structure. You have change a character. These are all market structure terms. You have a swing failure pattern. You have all these fancy terms. For me, I make everything super simple. I break everything down to where it's very easy to digest. This is my terminology. Here's our high. We want to have a candle close above it, and then we can enter. That's it. That's the extent of the complexity of the way I trade. Right there. Now, do I have other tools that I use? Yes, of course. Do I know other ways of trading? Yes, of course. Do I know how to range trade? That's how I made all my money. Like, shoot, man. That's how I made the majority of my money when I was trading. Was that range trading, man. I love it. But you never know if you're at the bottom of the range because it could easily roll over. For example, let's take this for example. The great teaching lesson right here. You know, price went up, price came down, it stopped, it went up. Okay, look at this. We have a range right here. Price coming down, I enter the trade, it comes down. Oh, crap. Then it gets bearishly retest. Oh, crap. That's not good. Comes down, breaks this low. This should be your sign to get out, because now it's continuing this trend. So what we want to do when we're going up, we want to break the higher low. When we're going down, every time it creates a low, we want to break that level. So here we wouldn't enter because it needs to break this high. Then we wouldn't enter because we need to break this high. Now, one thing everybody always says, and I did this, I believe, on my last stream, everybody says, buy the dip. Buy the dip, buy the dip. They never say how. This is a dip. Nice. Came down, came up, buy the dip, and it came down lower. It came up, buy the dip, came down lower. Buy the dip, came down lower. How do you buy the dip? Well, I just showed you. It's literally waiting till the high breaks. Once the high breaks, then you actually bought the dip. This is called catching a falling knife. The only difference between catching a falling knife and buying the dip is what happens afterwards. Nobody knows what's going to happen afterwards. Here you can get a lower price, yes, but you also increase the probability of getting stopped out or it going down, hence catching a falling knife. All right, moving on. So right now, H&T on the daily. If you haven't already, please definitely smash the like. A lot of people always say, buy the breakout, buy the retest, buy the dip, but they never explain how. What I do on my channel is I show you how to do all this. Trading is only as difficult as we make it. It really is. And what I try my absolute best is to simplify all this complicated stuff. And it's complicated, man. I don't know if y'all know this, but there's a thing called Elliott waves. That stuff is crazy. Why make it so difficult? By the break of a high, boom, done. That's it. Why do you gotta memorize break of structure, change of character, market structure, change swing failure pattern, SFP? Why do you gotta remember all that stuff? Break of the high, you buy. Boom. Break of the high, you buy. There you go. There's your slogan. So here, what we're looking for, magnet tool on, come over here. So here was our high. Now we need our high to break before we can enter, and we don't. Then this is our high. We need the high to break before we can enter, and it doesn't. Then we need this high to break. However, look how close this high is to this high. It's very close. So for that reason, let's make sure, how far is it? About 8%. It's too close. So what I would do is I would take this off, and this is the level it needs to break. Now let's go to the 4-hour time frame. So I would love to know, by a show of hands, and I would like to know if the way I mentor, the way I teach, is it very easy to digest, to comprehend? And no, I don't use any complicated words or theories or anything. It's just, this is what you do. If you think that my stuff is very easy to understand, put a +9 in the chat. I would really like to know if the way I'm explaining this makes sense. If it doesn't, put a 0. And to me, this is really important, getting this feedback, because maybe I can explain it a different way. Right now, we're looking at the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what were wicks on a higher time frame are candle bodies on a lower time frame. So what I want to do is I want to adjust this. I want to adjust this to you. And so now what I'm looking for is this. And we have our high, lower high, then comes down, broke this. So what we actually have is a really nice zone. If we just do this, we have a really nice zone. A lot of candle bodies, a lot of wicks, stop right in this area. So this is our zone that we have to watch out for. So because we have to watch out for this, anywhere you enter in here, you have a very high probability of it coming down. So you can look at this as selling pressure. You can look at this as a rejection zone. Again, there's so many different words that you can use. Just know that you have a very high chance of it coming down. Why? Well, came down, came up, rejection, came down. Came up, rejection, came down. Came up, rejection, came down. Resistance, 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 resistance. So this is telling me that if we do enter this, let's say we entered it, we could do this for a while before possibly breaking up. Now, I'm not saying we're not going to break up, but when we do, more than likely the market's going to be really good and every coin's going to move. Now, if you like HNT, if you like the project, if you like what they're doing, their roadmap, their staking, or whatever they do, I know what they are, but I don't remember if they stake. But all this stuff, it's going to help the project. And then, especially with being a very small market cap, it's going to make it that much easier. Could this one 5x? Sure. Could it 10x? Sure. As long as people continue to be interested in it. Last season, HNT, man, it rocked everybody's world. This season, could it do the same? Possible. You just have to keep up with what they're doing. And not only that, but are there people talking about it? Is it being pushed by influencers? And That's one thing you gotta look out for. Set alerts, that's what I'll do. Matter of fact, set alert right here above these wicks. And again, these wicks, they're resistance. The kind of bodies, they're resistance. Set alert 4.918. The let me see. I'm trying to think of what time frame we want to enter. Okay, the 12-hour. Now, here's a pro tip. Why did I say 12-hour? Normally I say 4-hour. Sometimes I say 1. The reason I said a 12-hour is because look at all these wicks. Look at all these wicks. It's a lot of wicks. And I would hate for you to get faked out. And that's a question I received the other day. How do you reduce fake outs? Well, look at the wicks. There's a lot. I would hate to enter here and then turn out to be a wick. So what I want to do is on the 12-hour time frame, you can see that, I mean, the wicks are still there, but they're not as great. So that means candle body closes are inside here. So let's go 12-hour. Needs to close above this level. And it's only after your alert has been hit. The alert has to be hit first. And then you look with your eyeballs to see if the candle has closed. If the candle has closed above this level. So that's HNT. Very good. Let's see here. Retro Mike Tech says Helium has shifted their business model since last cycle. They are now solely focused on mobile phone plans, and their plan is now free. What? No idea how they're making money outside of their own tokens. What? They probably have to like listen to advertisements or advertisements will be on their phone. What? Retro Mike, you're a beast. I like it. So username says +1. Sub says +1. Awesome, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, and definitely, guys, if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the notification bell's on. I go live. Shoot, man, I go live these times right here. But today we went early, so we can go to Crypto Billy's channel. And also, there's a lot of times where I go live at 12 a.m. Early in the morning, 12 a.m. So give you a heads up. All right, let's see here. Tracer Joe taught me. Yeah, fire's hot, guys. Fire is hot. That's right. Crypto Coin Mindset says, buy a break of the high, you buy. I like it. Break of the high, you buy. You got it. See here is Mara done dumping Cass. Is Mara? Yeah, Cass has been so here. All right. So let's go to the next one is GRT, and then we have one more after that. Not yet. GRT, USDT, and then we will be done with the show. MEXC. This one looking really nice. Came into my bounce zone. This was February 22nd. So yesterday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we entered here, hoping that we'd get a bounce. And sure enough, came down, bounced, then came into our little zone that we have here. It's looking good. We do have a lower entry here, and this is only a 6% move. So it's not like 30% or nothing like that. So even if it does come down here to the bottom of our box, this one I think is going to be good. I think it's going to be really good. And then here, add to entry after alert has gone off. 4-hour candle must close above this white line, which is this. So right now, I think it is still good. We are currently actually doing a low, higher low, and starting of a new higher low. But even if it did come down, this is a great entry. I think this one's gonna do very well. And just look at this range that it's in. It's beautiful. I love it. Actually, I'm gonna put a star by it. I might even enter that one. Next one and last one is TAI USDT. This one is next C, TARS protocol. I absolutely love it. Crypto Billy, what's up, my man? I've been telling everybody that we're gonna be rating your stream. So about right after I'm done with this one, we're going straight over there, my man. So we're gonna be going there, and I have it already set up. So we have TAI. This is, I absolutely love this one. Man, I made so much money with this one. TARS protocol. We have an alert set here. The 4-hour candle must close, and it did. And then what happened? Fell. This one we would have lost. And that's gonna happen. There's gonna be trades where we win, trades that we lose. It's part of the game. People don't like talking about it, but it does happen. So we're gonna do this. And let's go and do this right here. Copy this. Coordinates, copy right here. So I'd send an alert right there. I do like this one. Let's kind of zoom out a little bit. And we can see that we got this zone from here. It did break below the zone. Not looking too good at the moment. And it actually came into this zone too. I'm gonna leave this zone here. But, so this is a fair value gap. So like I said, I mean, I know a lot of these different terms, but this is fair value gap, came in here, came up, and not only that, but we have an order block and a fair value gap. So we have a sell to buy. So this is our order block, and then this is our fair value gap. So price came down. Let's go to a lower time frame, 4 hour. So right now is the decision point. Is it going to break this level and continue up to here? So this is what I'm looking at. Right now is decision time for this coin. Is it going to break this level, come up to this level, come back down, and then now break out of this box? Or is it going to give up the fight, come down to this level? I don't even think it's going to bounce here. I think it's going to come down to here, to come up, to come down. So what you could, oh man, this one's a harder one. Because right now it's literally the decision point, and it's not looking good. It really does need to break these levels, these highs. And this was the first time it broke the high, and then just gave it up, and then we created this box here, and then it dumped. So this really needs to break. Let's see. How far away is this? Oh, that's too far. Man, that's the one thing I hate about these, is that just a little bit of a move, it's like a lot of percentage. Oh, this one's tough. I really see it coming down. So what I would do, I would wait on this one and check it in about 12 hours to 24 hours and see, did it come down here? If it came down here, did it bounce? And then if so, it's still risky though, because now what you're doing is price went up, down, up, down, and then let's say you see it right here. It can still do this, to where you're doing this. And then, I mean, even if it did break, it can still come down. So what I would do on this one is wait 12 to 24 hours and see where it goes, because this is the decision point. And I'm gonna put like this, decision point. All right, so let me catch up on the chat really quick. Okay. See, I was once trading, tripped, and went at first through the wall. Thankfully, I never trade without my trading helmets. I love you. So let's say thank you to username. And if you are a member of the YouTube channel, throw up some trading helmets for username. Throw up some trading helmets for username. If you are not a member, do a hashtag trading helmet. For username. And then also, I would love for y'all to throw up the clover. This is another emoji. This one's for Jesse. So throw up the emoji clover for Jesse. He helps a bunch on this channel. He was recently added as an admin, and dude is absolutely killing it. And then of course, our biggest contributor financially is Retro Mike. I greatly appreciate you, Retro Mike. You truly do help support the channel, not just financially, but showing up, contributing, super smart. Like, man, a lot of knowledge. And of course, the Mod Queen. The Mod Queen, I greatly appreciate the Mod Queen. She helps out tremendously. I have no idea how. I think she clones. I think she's a clone. I think she has like 10 of her because she's everywhere and she does everything, and she has like 4 jobs or 9 or something. I don't even know. She's crazy. But I just want to thank everybody for being here. Greatly appreciate everybody who contributes, and you guys are the best. Absolutely love being part of your crypto journey. We do this every single day, guys. And we're here to make you money. That's just facts. If you have any questions, please ask them during the live streams and we'll get to you. All right, so now let's go and raid Crypto Billy and let him know that I sent you, because that would be pretty cool. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, let's make this money. Take care, guys. Let's go to Crypto Billy's. All right, good stuff.